Hi, I'm Russ Herndon, Director of Instruction here at Monument Hill Country Club. Today we're going to cover part 6 of our 6-part series, the impact position and follow through. Okay? So a few weeks ago we talked about the takeaway. Here, up to here in our backswing. Okay? Downswing, drop the club into the slot. Okay? Now, once we're into this position here, now what happens? Okay? How do we get it from here, ball, and propel the ball where we want to be? Now, as we do the downswing, one of the most important things we try to do is we try not to take our hands and release the club early. So it's an early release. It's letting the club go this way so that it's going to bottom out down here. Okay. So a little bit we talked about, and maybe I've got a comment, a couple from you over last week about this thumb. This thumb. Hold that thumb right to here, because if we let go of that thumb, if the thumb goes this way, then it's casting the club. We're actually letting the club go early, and that's going to cause us to hit prematurely in before the ball. Okay, kind of chunky. So we get that thumb right to here. At this point in time, now we will simply rotate our body and let the arms go into this natural position. Now you can see that when at impact, we want to have a straight line through here. You're actually going to see some professionals where we actually take the hands and we actually set the hands this way, a little bit more ahead. The club face, as you can see, is square, but the hands have got still a little bit of a bow. We're trying to hit we're trying to compress a golf ball. We're going to get ourselves into this position here. We're going to put a club to this here, and that's going to allow us to swing down and through the ball. Impact position predominantly is going to be about an inch ahead of the golf ball is what we target to do. In order to make that happen, we've got to get that club here, right to this position here, and then rotate our body, and then hold that club through here, and then get it to here, and then as it's here, then it releases into this position here. Now, Mr. Nicklaus always talked about 18 inches ahead of him in his golf swing, ball up to here. He wanted his impact, he wanted to be able to swing the club so that he released the club at 18 inches ahead, and you notice that when he does that, the arms are straight, extension through here. It's a complete straight line. So again, we don't want to have the club get to here and then flip it so that you can see that the butt of the club is back here to the right, and the club is way ahead. There's no power. We talked about that when we talk about chipping. We never want to flip the hands through. Again, it's here, get to here, impact, boom. Notice how my body is rotated in here. Arms are extended right into the side, and there's a little bit of an angle or straight. Angle or straight, either one is fine, but don't get yourself to the point where your angle is back this way. Now the release through here is what we don't want to do is we don't want to let the hands go too fast where the butt of the club comes back to here. We want the butt of the club to come back to our tummy. So you notice that the butt of the club is here to our tummy at all times. Regardless of at this point in time, when you get to here, the butt of the club comes back to our tummy and it stays in our tummy. So when you see this swing coming through here, you're going to see the butt of the club stays right here through my center, through my core. Okay? So up, down, hold the angle, get it to the point where right here. Okay? Now, we try to really focus on those hands being here and release those hands back to the same position that they're in. The club comes back along the arm, the hand line. Okay? Doesn't come out, doesn't come inside. Back here, and then down through. We're going to get it right back to here, and again, the release goes through here. Okay? So here, core, right down here, again a little bit of an angle, impact down and through here. Now, I just said something that is critical to think about, and that's always, always, always be swinging down and through the shot. So what we're trying to do is when we have a ball up here, we're going to set a ball right here essentially, and if we swing correctly, come down and we're going to hit this golf ball, and then if we put a tee up here where this alignment stick is, we're going to hit this ball here, and then we're going to swing down through, and you're going to see that I'm actually going to clip the alignment rod. I'm going to take that tee and I'm going to throw it away, throw it ahead of me. So practice that. Put a tee ahead of you. If you have issues with impact, put a tee ahead. You'll always see me putting tees with my students ahead about 6 inches, 4 to 6 inches ahead of the ball, so that when we swing down through the shot, we're here, we're down and through the ball, but our extension is down, low, and through. It never comes up. Okay? Now, one of the hardest things for folks to understand is the head. Okay? The head doesn't move voluntarily in a golf swing. So once we set ourselves up over a golf, into a posture, the head will stay into the same position until it's moved by an outside agency. The only outside agency that can move the head is the right shoulder. Okay? So the head will stay set here through impact until the right shoulder hits it. That's it. There. Now you can see how far of a follow through I make until my right shoulder hits my chin. At that point in time, the chin moves up with the right shoulder. The right shoulder is moving the head. The head doesn't voluntarily move. It stays here, 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 through, and then up simply by the force of the right shoulder. Okay? So, again, we don't want to be taking our shoulders over this way. We're back here, dropping in, holding these angles, impact through here, releasing the club along that same line, putting the butt of the club back to our tummy, like that, coming through and then coming into a high finish. Okay? Now, ideally that finish is going to look the exact same on the path. It comes through here and it's going to be on that same exact path that we had on our backswing. So if you come and look at it, path is here, the backswing is here, you're going to notice that the follow through is on the exact same path. It's a one plane swing, back and through on the same plane. Now, there are folks who talk about a two-plane swing where you get up high here and you drop the club in, like a Sergio. He drops the club in and he swings through here, and then he really cranks it around to the left. Great for those people who have got a lot of time in order to practice, but a one-plane swing is a much easier swing in the sense that it just allows us to stay up here, drop the club in, and swing through and rotate through on the exact same plane that we took the club on back to. So that's it. Six parts, fundamentals of a golf swing. Next session we're going to do, next series of things we're going to talk about is the key moments in the golf swing. There are 6 of those as well, and we're going to cover those a little bit more in detail over the next 6 weeks. So again, I'm Russ Herndon, Director of Instruction here at Monument Hill Country Club. You can view many of my instructional videos at russherndongolf.com. I can be reached via the clubhouse. Please let me know if I can help you with any of your instructional needs. I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you.